Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving more into a traditional live stream format compared to my usual content. I'm excited to share that I'll be updating my online portfolio from a basic HTML to a static React.js site. As a backend engineer, venturing into UI design is quite challenging for me, but it's one that I'm ready to tackle. After exclusive research, I've decided that Next.js is the perfect fit for this project over vanilla React. So if you have experience with Next.js or React, or if you're just curious to see how a backend engineer navigates the crazy world of UI, you're in the right place. So sit back, relax, and feel free to listen to this in the background, or during your commute to work, or even when you're doing house cleaning. This video will capture my journey of learning as I go, giving you a genuine look into what it's like for a developer to pick up a new skill for the first time. This project is a significant one, and I'll be showing the entire project from local development all the way to hosting it on AWS with a CI/CD pipeline. In this stream, our goal is to kickstart off the project and to get the navigation bar up and running. So let's get started. What you can see right now in front of you is my online portfolio, andrewtomko.com, and we can see that it says I am a systems engineer. Technically, I am a senior systems engineer or senior software engineer. It gives a little bit about me, my experiences. This is all out of date. Some past projects I've worked on in the past, some skills, awards I've gotten, my certs, again, out of date, education, contact, and it has my resume. So overall, it's a pretty simple site, but it's all in HTML. One of the issues I have is, let's say I have in the cert section, I get a new AWS cert. I have to physically go in here. This is the repo. Go into index.js, scroll all the way down, and I get lost, and I don't know how far I need to scroll, but I keep on looking for the right place. Let's see, Graphics Town. Did I go too far? I don't know. Here we are. So now I'm in the search section. I could have controlled F, that's what I normally do, but it takes a while, and as you can see, it's very annoying to modify this. I have to just copy and paste, copy a line, paste it, slightly modify it. There really should be a better way of doing this, and I think React is my solution. Same thing with my skills. This seems like it should just be a JSON object with a bunch of images, and then there you go. But no, it's just yuck. It's not great. I did this, 5 years ago? So UI is new to me. This is supposed to show what it's like to be a real developer. I do want to mention that I shout out to Fireship. This Next.js in 100 seconds, and then beyond the 100 seconds. I really like his style of video, and go watch this if Next.js is new to you. It will teach you a lot, and I'll probably be playing some clips here to try to help me along in my journey. And you'll see me Google a lot too. So first step here, I have it cloned down already. I am using Git. And what I want to do is I want to, two things. I want to reuse this repo for the new project. Typically, it would be best probably to just make a brand new repo, but I like this repo. It's called Portfolio. I want to keep it in the same location. I want to keep everything the same. I just want the content to be different. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, at first, make a directory called, let's say old. Old's there. So I'm just going to copy all this over to here. Move that. Copy all this over to here. Do that. Perfect. So now I want to go to npx, not create Docusaurus. That's another project I'm working on it behind the scenes. And I want to do a create next app. I want to force it. Either try using a new directory name or removing the files listed above. Okay. So maybe that didn't work. Let's go portfolio. Do I want to use TypeScript? No. ESLint, yes. Tailwind. I don't really know much about Tailwind, but based on some Fireship videos, maybe it'll simplify some things for me. Would you like to use a source directory? Absolutely. Would you like to use app router? Sure. I don't really know what any of that is. If I go to Next.js, Next.js, where's the docs? Installation. ESLint, you can absolutely use a source directory. Let's see. Does it go into what I want? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Would you like to customize the default import alias? I don't know what that is. Let's go import well, by default it selects no, so I'm just going to go with that. So yeah, one thing I do want to do is just have a JSON file that just returns all a bunch of configuration, and then based on that configuration creates the application. So as I was going in before, I'd like to just update a JSON file and then this automatically gets generated, or this is all in a JSON file and then it automatically gets generated. Same thing with awards or certs or education. Or if I switch jobs, I want this to update automatically. Upwork, don't really work at Upwork anymore, or never really did, never took any jobs. It was something I made an account for and then never had the time to do anything with it. So we're all loaded up there. I'm just going to go into here, delete the node modules, copy, and then repaste, portfolio, delete, and then I want to do npm I to reinstall everything. And actually, what version of Node am I using? I'm using 20.14.0, mvm ls remote. I want to see what the latest version is to make sure I'm using the latest version. Looks like I am using the latest LTS version. We're good there. So then I want to do a node, make an NVMRC file, just because I'm using NVMRC. Okay, so then did I do an NPMI yet? NPMI, yes. Oh, there's the node modules. And then if I go into package.json, npm run dev, see what happens. So localhost 3000. Did it work? Hopefully. Hey, it's working. So let's reorganize my screen a little bit. I want the logic, the code there, site here. Okay. So then if we go into this, public looks like they're public folders or SVGs. Old, we don't need to worry about. Actually, old, I'm going to open up that page. Next, I do not know what any of that stuff is. ESLint I've used. For the record, I normally program in Node.js. For my job, I'm a Node.js backend developer, making a lot of APIs. So I know what some of this stuff is. It's when you get into TypeScript and ESM modules that you start to lose me, because most of my stuff is in CommonJS. If you don't know what CommonJS is, typically when you think about Node.js or when you're taught Node.js, most of the time it's CommonJS, at least in my experience. Anyway, so we have the favicon, and I have global CSS, layout, page, and then that's it. Okay, for favicon, I have a image that I wanted to use. Let me hide this real quick, and I can try to find that image. It's not that I don't want to show the image or show my whole folder structure. It's more of a security thing in case you guys see something you shouldn't. Let's say a picture of somebody else that they don't want to be on a live stream. I'm not saying anything dirty, it's just maybe they don't want their face shown. Where did I put this? Here it is. So I was looking at AI generated images, and I think this one's pretty cool. So I'm actually going to copy this, and I'm going to paste it into here. And if you wonder how I got it, I have a ChatGPT account, and I said, make me a cool image with X, Y, and Z, and it did, and it was cool. It needs to be favicon ICO, so let's delete that. Rename favicon.ico, I think I said. Technically, you should convert it properly, but I find that in some cases, updating that kind of stuff like that is trivial enough where you don't need to properly convert it, to just rename the extension. Same thing with the .yaml file. Technically, .yaml file and .txt are the same thing. It's just what you'd want to. It just tells you how you want to parse it. I think PNGs and ICOs are the same way, but we'll see. No, that's not loading. Why is that not loading? Is it cached? Let's see. Why is my favicon not working? Okay, well, it's sending the incorrect favicon. Disable cache. Let's try again. There we go. There's the favicon. It was just cached. Why does it show any part of the favicon? Okay. Anyway, to me it looks cool. Okay, so that's the favicon. Then we have page, which it seems like it's this whole page. And then we have layout. So next, font Google. What's inner? Inner class name, children. Root layout. Probably should do a tutorial on it. Maybe. Project structure. Maybe this is useful. Top level files are used to organize your application's code and static assets. So we have public, and then I wanted to use source. So I have source app, no pages. So this uses the page router, that uses the app router. So right now I'm using app router. So blog, slug. So yes, this is one of the things I really liked about Next.js is you can do file-based routing. Not that I need it, but in the future, if I do, it'd be nice to have. Okay, so we have dashboard, page.js / dashboard. So it seems like I need page.js or route.js to be publicly accessible. Aside from that, it's the folder path or file path. Let's see. What do I want? Okay. Looks like this is what's being called. And then this is the page. What is layout? Will it tell me? Special files, layout.js. Multiple routes on navigation, layouts preserve state, remain interactive, and does not re-render. Layouts can also be nested. I don't know what the difference between page and layout is. The layout is a UI. Sure, I read that. See, this whole thing about children prop. I'm doing this without even knowing basic React. Maybe that's a mistake. It applies to all routes. Okay, so there's my HTML, there's my body tag. So this is the initial stuff returned from the server. That's the children. Maybe if I change this, so instead of being children, say hello world. Let's see what happens. Okay. So child seems to be whatever this is. Okay, I just want to console.log. And see what it says. Oh, come on, logged out here. So we have props, not found path. Okay. It knows what it's doing. I don't. We have metadata. You can at least change that for now. Because in my HTML page, if I put it right here, I have all of this metadata right here. So let's get that started or updated. So let's see, the title, my title was Andrew Tomko, Systems Engineer. Here's my title. Assume this is what I need. And there it is, Andrew Tomko, Systems Engineer. And then the description. My description that I had is right here, creating the future one line at a time. There it is, creating the thing one line at a time. There's a good description. What other metadata? Metadata. So it has a metadata API that is used to define your application metadata, meta and link tags inside your head element, which I have a lot of. Config face metadata or dynamic, which is in layout.js or page.js. Why TypeScript? Anyway, this looks like it's the same thing. It doesn't do anything. Maybe it's just sharing. With both these options, Next.js will automatically generate the relevant head elements for your page. Okay, so we have title, description. We got that. For all the available options, see API reference. Yeah, that's what I need. So that's static metadata. This is dynamic metadata. Why would I want dynamic? I don't know. Parameters. Okay, metadata fields. We got title. Looks like I can have template, default, absolute. don't think I need that. I just need what it is for all pages. And there's only one page because this is a single page application. Maybe in that case, Next.js is a little overpowered. But I might want to have other pages in the future. And I do not want to deal with routing, because I think I've had small experiences or tiny experiences with React DOM, and yeah, I'd rather do it this way. Title, template, absolute. Okay, then we got description. Where did this all come from? Oh, description and then basic fields. So I can do generator, which would come up with that. Application name, refer, keywords, author, creator, author. Why does it just have one author, but yet you have two authors? Oh, no. Author there, and you link the author there, and then creator. Publisher. I don't know why that would all matter, but I'll just copy this as well. So Next.js, and then I had this called portfolio. I do want that. Keywords, I guess I'll update those in the future. Author name, Andrew Tomko. Actually, I just want Tomko as my first and last name. And then we'll just go to the website that I normally have. Creator. Publisher. Why do I have this? I don't know. Formal dictation. Format dictation. I don't know what format dictation is. Let me check. Oh, okay. So it mentions if that stuff will be here. Email, true. Address, false. Telephone, true. Do I have my phone number in here? Oh, I guess I do. Don't call me, please. Please do not call me. I will ignore you. So then we have author, Josh, generator, next, keywords. I think I'm good. Metadata base. Base URL prefix for metadata fields that require fully qualified. Okay, we don't need that. Alternatives. I don't know what that is. Open graph image. Yeah, I don't need that. Yeah. I don't know what an open graph image is. Robot. This is something that I need. Index, false, follow, true, no cache, true, Googlebot. Sure. Icons. Okay. Icons. I had a bunch of stuff. Guess I did have OG in here. What is Open Graph? I don't know why I even had that there. Open Graph. Apparently I had Open Graph stuff. I guess I can put Open Graph back in there. Okay, so title. We have Open Graph locale, US English, website, description, creating the world one feature at a time, URL. I will copy this. I will paste this here. Site name. Again. I just set that. Do I have images here? No. That's basically all I had. So I'll get rid of the image section. Robots, icons, I think I'm good with that. Theme color, it's depreciated. Manifest. What would I need a manifest file for? What is a manifest file? Okay, I'm not going to have necessarily a manifest, but it might be a configuration file that looks like a manifest file. We got the Twitter stuff. Do I really want to add the Twitter stuff? Twitter card title, site ID. I think I'm good. I don't need all this Twitter. Maybe I'll put it anyway. It's not hurting anything, and I already had it before. It's just a lot of stuff. Let's see. Card. Summary. I don't know why I called it summary. Title. Is this. Description. Changing the future one line at a time. This is a really long time to update this. So then we had site ID. I don't really need. I don't know what site ID is. Just gonna get rid of that. Creator. I do know this is me though. Creator ID. I don't know what my creator ID is. Images. I need a URL? No. Do I need to put author in description? I probably put author. Yes, I already put author. What else does it want me to put? App name, ID, URL. Oh, thank you. Viewport. Apple Web. I commented all the Apple stuff. You can go insane looking at all this stuff. Apple links, archives. Like, why would someone need all this stuff? Category. I guess I can put a category. I don't know why that's important, but we'll put a category. Do I need a custom? No. Viewport. I don't think I need a viewport. Unsupported metadata. Okay, so I don't need that, don't need that. Resource hints. So much stuff. Okay, I think I got everything in the metadata field. Oh, I don't want that. Okay. So what I would like to do is not in old, not in here. You know what? I'm gonna put it right there. I'm gonna go put config dot JS. And what I want to do is I want to do a module dot export equals this. And the whole point of this is if this is going to be the JSON file, or it's a JavaScript file technically, but I'm going to put basically a JSON document in here where if I need to update, let's say my title, let's say it's Andrew Tomko, Systems Engineer currently. Let's say I get a lead position, I want to do lead Systems Engineer. I don't want to have to go through here and remember where are all the places that I have it. Yeah, I can go and search, but I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to copy, I guess, the title and the description, I guess. And title, just tab, tab. And then I'm going to save this. And then I'm going to import config from config.js. That work? Console.log config. Nothing comes up. Why doesn't anything come up? Maybe it's X. Oh, what did I get myself into? Exports. Let's see, export default function, blah, 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 return, blah, blah. I just want to export my file. Let's just do config.json, I guess. I thought calling it .js would be easier, but I'm in ESM land, so that makes things more challenging. Let's see. Nope. Why? First of all, that's not proper JSON. I guess that's not proper JSON either. Hey, I got something now. So I'm going to replace this with config.title. And that worked. So if I wanted to do, say my name is now Bob. Hey, and that updated to Bob. So that is good. I will get rid of that. And every place where I see systems engineer or Andrew Tomko systems engineer, I'll replace that with config.title. And then changing the world one line at a time, config.description. And then I'm using a combination of single quotes and double quotes, so that's always fun. There you go. What else is duplicated? I think we're good for now. Next, I want to do the navigational side of things. So with my site is this navigational bar. I can click here to search, and I can go about. So let's take a look to see what we have here. So it looks like I have if everything is, looks like that's the Andrew Tomko Systems Engineer. That is this part up here. If I open this up, it's not displayed there, and if I expand this, oops, that looks like a bug. That's because it is a bug. Not a great website. It reappears there. So if I remember correctly, yep, hide on small only, hide on large only. So I actually have this navigation section twice, which isn't fun. And then I have Material UI, it looks like. Maybe I want to continue using Material UI. So let's go navigation. Can't even spell right now. Navigation, comma. And then I have the title of the navigation. Oh, not an object. But a string. It's just my name. And then I have, I guess I'm going to call it a subtitle. And then this is Systems Engineer. And then I have the different sections. Keep forgetting to put this in quotes because I'm used to doing this in Node.js and not an actual JSON file. Let's just have an array of sections. I don't know yet if within this section I'm going to put all of this, or if I'm going to have another thing over here that's called sections, or one name for each of them. That's to be determined. But I do know I want at least the different sections here. So let's make the first one the name of the section. The first one is about, and I have an icon so you can see with Material UI. There's person, trend going up, web, skills is the equalizer, star, book, school, contact. The last one is a resume, and I have, I guess description is what that is. It's a little weird. And there's a terminal here that I wanted to have a nice little cool interactive online terminal application. Thought it would have been cool to have, but I never got around doing that. So icon for about is person, and then icon color is teal. And if we count, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 11. So I'm going to put a comma right there. Copy 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Another long and painful experience of copy and pasting all of these. Experience, trending up, and this was span, projects, web, and we have indigo. Yeah, I really wanted to show this process because a lot of the times programming is glamorized, or they want to hide all of the pain and suffering, or not really pain and suffering, but all the work that goes into what it's like to be a programmer. And so you get all these kids in college spending all this money and then dropping out of computer science, where they think, oh yeah, I can be a programmer. That looks easy. And it's really not. There's a lot of learning involved. You gotta love to learn. Let's see. School. We'll just put this here just in case. Okay. So it looks like I switched from MIDI to this. I don't know what to put for an icon, and for color I don't know what to put either. We'll take a look at this. This is one of the reasons I wanted to be JSON, because I wanted to just comment this out, or not JSON, but a JavaScript file, so I could just comment this out, but I couldn't figure out the export thing because I'm not used to ESM modules. It's fine. I might, if it causes me enough issues, put a visible flag in here and call this false. Maybe we'll do that. I'll just leave it like that for now and continue on going. Let's get contact, brown, nope, male, and then brown. And then we have, let's see, this is text darken 3. I don't know why text darken 3 is there for, but we'll just put it anyway. And we got resume, description, gray. It's been so long I don't remember what all these classes are. I don't know why that was a 500 at one point. Yeah, that's the navigation section, and then the layout section. So let's, geez, that bugs me so much. Okay. So if I were to start, let's take a look at this HTML page. So we got the head's taken care of. This nav's taken care of. That's nav's taken care of. Wait. Small, large. Oh, toggle availability for mobile devices. Maybe I have this 3 times. I also have a navigate to the skills section. And then href projects. There's a lot I did. Okay, so then we have the main content. So if I go over here, if I, let's see, I actually have this material UI stuff that I don't remember why I have that and why I don't have it. What styles do I have in here? That's for the navigation. Ugh. Let's see. Fun part about being a developer, when you don't know something, you don't know how something's supposed to work out. There's a lot of stairs, a lot of really not doing anything if you're just watching. It's how do I do this kind of thinking. Or sometimes you know what needs to happen. Sometimes you think, oh, I should just go for it. But then you really don't want to take the step because you're trying to think, okay, is there a better way of doing it? Like, if I take this right here, and I paste this up here, resource not found. Go 1 bar back. Okay, I should have known. Like, this was a really I'm using Material UI 0.100.2. That's old. 0.100. How old is this? .2. Not even there. So this was at least released in 2017, which makes sense. And now we're on version 1. Has this been updated since? Yeah, so it looks like Material CSS used to be a thing, and now it's not, hasn't been updated in a while. How did it know? How did it know this was the one I was using? I don't know. One of the issues I have is, so we installed Tailwind CSS, but I was using Material CSS. So if I go to If I go to materialize tailwind, I don't know what material tailwind is. Looking for this seems like my issue actually. Yeah. So I think what I'm going to have to start doing is I'm going to try to forego where's my page? I'm going to start closing out of things. I'm going to forego all the cool things that I had and just try my best at trying to get these images again. Somehow, I don't know. That's why I really like those images. And material icons. Where did the material icons come from? Installation. What if I don't have this? I think I did this through Google Font CDN actually. Let's see. Yeah. There's material icons right there. So I'm using a combination of materialize and the fonts. Why do I do this to myself? Let's do Next.js. External style sheets. Oh, I can't do it the way I used to. Okay. Oh, I don't want to do that. Material icons. Copy. Let's just do that. Okay. So I installed icon material styled, and emotion React. And this is supposed to have it such that I can just continue using my icons. Unable to connect. Of course, I'm not using dev. Let's see. Hey, I've been going at this for about an hour now. So where I'm at right now is I have this section right here. I have all of this different logic for, let's set up with Tailwind. And I have links, I have a whole bunch of fun stuff. It looks like this is all just basic, no priority. Yep, this is the next image. So I think I'm going to copy. Paste. Rename. I want to copy of page, just so I can go back to it as a reference. Got main. I can get rid of. Let's see. Get start editing, and then there's that. I like that bar though. Yeah, it'll be okay. Yeah. So I'm going to continue working on this, and actually got to take a break for now. I'll come back in another live stream, and I'll continue working on the navigational section. Until then, have a great day, and I will talk to you all later.